ignorance is not a defense, right? You can't just say like, oh, you knew it was stolen. Like there's no way, if you've ever bought a part online or anywhere, it's like, yeah, I'm selling something for $8,000 or best offer. Can I give you $7,500? Bro, I got like 9 offers at $7,900 already. You better come up on that. So I'm thinking like above ask. One of the lesser known issues, but a common headache when renting out exotic cars, is the smell of smoke in the car or just scents in the car that you want to get rid of. Everybody wants to get in the car, they want it to smell good, they want it to drive nice, and they want it to look good. And scents are one of those things that a lot of rental companies will just mask it with those pine tree air fresheners. These are luxury items. You can't do that. We've got the ozone machines. We treat these cars as best we can to make them smelling good and looking good every time. And the way we do that when the ozone machine just can't cut it is with Drift, who's today's video sponsor. Drift creates air care products for your car and your home. They offer wood, stone, and metal fresheners. What's cool about the car fresheners is that you can get it on a subscription basis. First, you're going to receive your starter kit with the clip and the scent, and then you'll get monthly refills as they recommend changing them every 30 days. The best part is the scent of the month, which features a limited edition scent. They're inspired by the season and the memories and emotions attached to it. And when you're scenting an environment, nose blindness is a real thing. You get used to smelling something. So having the scent of the month gives you the variety to keep your nose smelling something different every month. This month, I'm a big fan of their scent Teak. And their subscription is very flexible. You can change your scent choice, delivery frequency, or cancel your subscription at any time. So to try them out today, visit drift.co and use promo code ROB55. That's going to save you 55% off your first order. It's going to look good, it's going to smell good, and it's going to save you money by using my promo code. So use ROB55 at drift.co. I put a link right below in the description. What's up, everybody? Rob Ferretti here, and when I see a miscarriage of justice, I feel it's my obligation to share it with you and just sort of try to make things right if possible. One such instance today is something from recently I just saw on Facebook and on the Supra forums on there, is a guy, let me give you the short version, guy bought stolen turbo kit, returned it to manufacturer to swap it out for other stuff, and sort of the internet gets involved and it turns a little messy. So everybody's got their own opinion on it. Here's mine. So longer version, a guy goes online. There was a turbo kit from Powerhouse Racing, so a PHR turbo kit, costs about $10,000. And that, because everything is customized. So you pick this, and this, and the kit was about 10 grand. The Powerhouse sent it. They had 2 customers by the same name, and somebody fat fingered it and sent the turbo kit to the wrong customer, right? So landed on somebody's doorstep, or this is unknown. This is all speculation. We're going to assume it was a porch pirate that stole it. Could have been somebody saying like, ooh, dude, like I just bought a fuel pump from these guys, but they sent me a turbo kit. Let me sell this. And they'll have their friends sell it so it's not sketchy, whatever it is. I don't know the actual, how it happened, but that turbo kit ended up on just say Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, and a guy saw it and he made, the guy was like $9,500 turbo kit or $9,500 plus turbo kit, selling for $7,000. Guy was like, oh, okay. So then he went out of his way, brand new turbo kit for a Supra. Went out of his way, met the guy, sent him a $2,000 deposit, met him, gave him another $2,000, and bought the turbo kit for $4 grand. He gave the guy whatever form of payment is not reversible, like a Venmo or Zelle or Cash App or something like that. So that guy was gone. It was a face-to-face transaction. He got his goods, and now he said, like, well, this isn't the turbo kit I want. I got a great deal on it, steaming deal on this thing. Let me contact Powerhouse and swap out some parts. So he contacts Powerhouse, and he's like, hey, I've got a turbo kit here. I want to swap out some parts. Is that cool? It's new. It's unused. They're like, oh, okay, yeah. But Powerhouse, like, well, we had a turbo kit get stolen a couple of weeks ago, because they're like, they called the customer, and the customer's like, yeah, we don't have, I don't have it. I never saw it. I'm traveling now. I haven't been home conveniently. So I don't know. And this is a big box to steal, by the way. A turbo kit is a big, heavy, probably 100-pound box that somebody's moving. Anyway, so this guy at Powerhouse is like, well, let me call my lawyer friend or whatever. And he's like, look, if it's stolen, Just get it back in your possession and it's yours again. That was essentially what they did. I spoke with Brian over at Powerhouse, and he's like, look, we got this thing back in our hands. And then there's the dilemma, right? As a business, like, what do you do? Like, it's stolen. So, like, your obligation, it's your stolen goods you have back. I'm sorry you paid money for it, but, like, you should know better. You can't buy stolen goods. At the end of the day, what Powerhouse Racing did, I don't know how long the back and forth went. I jumped in on this in the end. Powerhouse Racing ended up giving the guy the turbo kit that he wanted. They built him whatever turbo kit they wanted, and they took the stolen goods back. So this guy got his custom turbo kit for $4,000 instead of $9,000 or $10,000. I was a little bit outraged by that. I'm not going to lie. As a business owner, and just as a logical person, right? If you've ever bought anything online, right? I'm a sucker for a good deal, as anyone else is. But if you've ever bought anything online, you have to be skeptical. If somebody, like, when have you ever shopped on any of these car forums where somebody's selling something, first off, is new, and if it's new for $10,000, you're willing to sell it for $9,500, $9,000, maybe you'll go down to $8,500. You really have to be suspect if somebody's taking a couple $1,000 haircut, and then they'll be like, all right, whatever, I'll take $4,000. That throws up so many red flags that the defense of like, oh, I didn't know, I just thought the guy wanted to get rid of it. That's a load of crap. Like, you know, you're buying something stolen at that point in time. What I would do, although it's nice to get your kit, I would at least go online and be like, oh, send me the photos of it. Call up Powerhouse. If you're intending, especially, like, if you're going to get stolen goods, you better use them, right? Like, you shouldn't be exchanging them, because it's a real slap in the face to a business or somebody. Like, if somebody steals my car off my driveway and comes back and tries to sell it to me at a discount, I mean, you want to punch the guy in the face. You don't want to work it out with him. So fast forward, this guy sends a thing in, and I would just say, like, thank you very much. It should have been his responsibility to actually, because there's serial numbers on these things, to call. That's how they were able to verify that that was the kit that was stolen. So you should be able to contact the manufacturer and say, hey, I've got this thing. It seems too good to be true. Can you let me know what's up? Because now you're a hero, right? Now you've found the stolen turbo kit. You can get the guy who stole it arrested, and you can fix all of this. And then Powerhouse, if I was Powerhouse and I got my stolen kit back, I'd give you 50% off. I may even give you a free turbo kit just for solving the problem. Instead, you're trying to backdoor it and be like, I bought something I'm 99.99999% sure is stolen, but I'm going to pretend like I don't know it's stolen, and I'm going to try to exchange it for something I want. And it's like going to Best Buy with a stolen TV that you bought from somebody for $1,000 and trying to exchange it for another one and be like, don't be a dick, man. You gotta exchange this for me, man. I'm giving you it's new in the box. Or trying to exchange something that you bought somewhere else to a business you didn't buy it from. You can't do that. It's just, that's not ethical. It's not good, and it's not good business. And the bigger box retailers may deal with stuff like that, but small places like Powerhouse Racing, which is in the tuning world not small, they specialize in JDM performance products. So, but that's a small niche. That's a very small community of people that are not only buying these things, but they're buying them and modifying them. It was much more popular back in the day. Now a lot of people buy these things in like 240SXs and stuff, and they return them to stock and they park them in their garage. So, I don't know. Don't get me started on that. But here's what I would have done, and everybody's got their own opinion on it. As Powerhouse Racing, I would have probably given them a kit. Like, if they did try to exchange it, I would say, thank you for returning the parts. I can resell those. I can give you a discount. I understand, even though I see everybody's a sucker for a deal. I know you were looking for a discount. I will give you a kit at cost as a make good, or at least something. Like, I understand you paid $4,000 for this. Give me the delta as to what a discounted kit would cost. So give me another $3,000. So you're still ahead of the game. You're still like in a good position. Instead, Powerhouse Racing ended up giving them the whole kit for free, which I wouldn't have done, because there's no, you don't have to do that. You can't, ignorance is not a defense, right? You can't just say like, oh, you knew it was stolen. Like, there's no way, if you've ever bought a part online or anywhere, it's like, yeah, I'm selling something for $8,000 or best offer. Can I give you $7,500? Bro, I got like 9 offers at $7,900 already. You better come up on that. So I'm thinking like above ask. That's what you get when you're selling internet car parts, especially in like the Supra world or anything that's like really limited now. So what they ended up doing is not what I would advise them. The summary of everything, the original guy who ordered his kit that didn't get it, the guy with the same name, they ended up expediting and making him another kit, sending it to him. The business wrote the kit off as a loss. Now, that's what everybody would argue. Like, well, it's already been lost. You're writing it off as a loss. Why wouldn't you just exchange it for something else? And it's not about the value of the material. It's about somebody gaming a system instead of doing the right thing. I blame the guy who bought the stolen parts, probably 90% here, as not being the guy to, you shouldn't be benefiting off of this, right? Like, it sucks when something is stolen from you. But like, if somebody came back to me with my trailer and like, or they went back to the manufacturer, said, this new trailer is too long, can you give me a shorter one? And the thing's registered as stolen, or it doesn't feel or taste right to be taking advantage of someone like that, especially when somebody bought that thing for $1,000 because they knew it was stolen, because there's no title for it, and like, yeah, whatever, I'll just take it. As Powerhouse Racing, the only way we could make this right is we can support them, because they did something, and it's a small community, and you have to keep the community happy. So I feel like their arms are tied in having to go over the top and do the right thing. I think the right thing would have been a discounted kit. I think the right thing would have even been like, you know what? This is stolen. You know it's stolen. I know it's stolen. I wrote it off. You can take this kit. You can put it on your car. You can resell it, whatever you want. It's a stolen kit. You know it's stolen. I'm not going to exchange it. I've got no obligation to exchange it. But you have to understand that you've bought stolen goods. You can put it on your car. Like, I can't, it's out of my control. I've already written that off. But the slap in the face of like saying, can you give me something I actually want versus what I bought that I know is stolen so this guy's getting exactly what he wants by giving money to a thief. It's a bad move. I don't like it. Doesn't sit well with me. I am supporting Powerhouse Racing. I got a bunch of Powerhouse Racing performance products going on my Supra build as we speak out in Long Island at Petrol Works Performance. So I am walking the walk here. If you guys have a JDM car and you want to put some performance products on it, go check them out, Powerhouse Racing. I'm going to put the link in the description. I don't know how you would have handled it. This is my final summary of what I would have done. I would have either given the guy the kit back or given him a discount on the kit to do it at cost. So I'm not making any money. He's getting a kit at cost. Like, if it cost me $6,500 to make it and I'm making $3,000, I'll give it to him for $6,500. At the end of the day, though, it's such a tough thing. I'd rather just give him the kit back and say, shove off. Or even as a business, you could keep the kit. Like, it's stolen. If somebody steals something and somebody brings it back and tries to sell it to you or trade it for something, you say, sorry, that's mine. Thanks for bringing it back. I don't care what transactions transpired outside of that. This is stolen. It's my property. It's not yours to do. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Check out Powerhouse Racing. Again, link in the description. Rob Ferretti. It's a tough one, but I felt like it was worth sharing. Thanks for watching. See you next time. So to try them out today, visit drift.co and use promo code ROB55. That's going to save you 55% off your first order. It's going to look good, it's going to smell good, and it's going to save you money by using my promo code. So use ROB55 at drift.co. I put a link right below in the description.